Hey guys, it's Rajanvara here, and today I'm just going to talk about Nitro RC racing. We're just going to a track and just giving it a little bashing. So, I went to the track and gave it a bashing, and as you can see, my car is a complete mess. Yesterday was even worse, because it went through some water, mud got on it, or got stuck on. But yesterday, luckily there was a compressor, so I got most of all the hard bits off. Some of it's still stuck on. Got to make sure to get that off. My shocks have gone a little bit back, so I've got to sort them out. Well, all I'm going to say is, I'm just going to give some tips for when you're going racing or when you're going bashing. Always, now you must always tighten all your screws, especially the ones underneath your engine, because the engine, when you're going at such a speed and you're doing all those jumps and whatever you're doing on the track, they're going to get a lot of vibration and your screws will come loose. They'll come very loose. And just make sure you have spares of stuff. Yesterday I gave car bashing and my tyre got absolutely killed. There was barely anything on it, got ripped off, just like random pieces stuck everywhere. This is all it. But I took some of the pieces off just to clean up the tyre, but luckily, because I was pretty sure this was going to happen, because obviously when you're racing, going fast, like skidding everywhere, you're going to have some broken parts. So I bought new tyres and got some spares just to keep alright. But make sure, another tip, you put cable ties on your air filters, on your fuel lines, just to make sure they don't pop out while you're going. And another tip is optional, but I prefer to always put, it's not really an option, but Loctite. Thread Loctite. Well, Loctite, what it does, it's like this sort of glue which, when you screw in, you put it on the screw, it hardens the screw up, so it doesn't, the vibrations don't make it move out of place, and it just doesn't really. Look, here I have it. This is Loctite, thread lock. It just keeps the screw in place, doesn't ever pop out with this. It's a good buy. It's worth it. But it's slightly, I don't think it's too expensive, but anyway, it's worth it. Make sure you always have loads of fuel, so you've always got reserves. Make sure you've got the small bits, which always make a difference. If they break, you're going to be in big trouble, and usually don't remember them. Things like, I would say, like the suspension shafts, these are just little suckers. They would pop out, or they was snapping, so I have spares of them. Obviously tyres, I told you about them just now. Just cable ties, I keep spare, a lot of them, so as I told you, I can keep everything in place, nothing pop off. Got some screws, some bolts, and just make sure your glow starter and your receiver batteries are always, and I mean always, fully charged. If they're not charged and you're speeding, I don't know, whatever speed, the car shuts off and it runs away, or just shuts off and crashes, you're going to be in big trouble. Not really that big, it's going to like kill you or something, but it's going to be bad. That's a few tips I was just going to give, just for racing. Just going to show you all the muck on my car. Absolutely nasty. It's not the worst, but yeah, it is nasty. I'm lucky I had a compressor. So, that's my racing or track bashing video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. One other thing I hate, sorry I forgot to tell you guys, but another thing I hate really bad is E-clips popping out. So make sure you have loads of them. I always keep loads of them, because I don't like it, but this car has quite, not loads, but there's a few E-clips on it, and when they pop out, I hate it, because usually you're not going to find something that small. So always have the E-clip spare. And just always, sometimes when you're going racing, yeah, your engine will keep going, but just give it sometimes a little cool down, just to let it cool down, so it just doesn't keep always overheat and just doesn't mess up. Just give it a little cool down, then keep going. But make sure that, just always bring it to the pits. Make sure you've got everything. Make sure everything's good, nothing's broken, everything's intact. And that's it. That is how you have a good time at the track. If you just leave all these things, screws goes missing, missing, E-clips pop off, tyres break, and you have no spares, then you're going to be in big trouble and you will have the worst day. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Please like and subscribe. 15 of our out.